Brian Miller in here. Brian, you were one of the few public officials, the elected officials that got an invite. Did you get an invite? How did it all work, and what was it like there watching the president at Hotel Utica? Had to be pretty cool.
Yeah, we did get an invite. We got one Friday night. We got one earlier in the mail, it was pretty cool. It was a great event. I brought my 14-year-old son now with me.
That's pretty cool.
Very important for him to be there. That's one reason I wanted to be there. But it was a great event. It was great to have Trump here in town, and it's great to have a lot of traffic in Utica.
It wasn't it?
So if manufacturing comes back,
yes,
which we hope it will, and we're working on that, and that's what it's going to be like. Hopefully.
It would be, I completely agree. I avoided Utica. Actually, we were going to be broadcasting from Nancy Ford's studio in Franklin Square. And we opted at the last minute to change things up because we couldn't get in. But even driving through, so that congestion caused people to stay away from Utica. So North Utica, packed. New Hartford, traffic was packed. Driving, I took 840 up and over Harts Hill. It was bumper to bumper getting over the back way to come over into to Marcy to get here. That was pretty cool. And you're right. If manufacturing comes back, if something does come back here, we'll feel that.
We'll have some traffic.
And then we'll complain about it.
And then we'll complain about the traffic jams.
People right.
complain about the traffic on Route 12 at 4:30. Well, we've all been in different cities where that's
the norm. Every single
stoplight.
Yeah. Okay, I have to say you're a part of the Mohawk Valley 9.
Yes, I am.
And I felt like it was an opportunity for the Congresswoman to take a leadership role with the Republican Party. She's the Congresswoman, and a lot of people feel snubbed. You are lucky enough to not be one of those, so I don't want to put you into that seat. But at the same time, you guys work together. Why can't everybody just get along?
That's a good question, Bill. The Congresswoman, that was her choice on how she did her invite list.
Yeah.
But, the other guys can play well in the sandbox, too, and they could have reached across the whatever.
Do you think that they didn't reach out? Do you think that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
we all take care of our own schedules, and this was an opportunity here for us. I got a district that we have to work with everybody,
right,
and that's what we do.
And it is, listen, without being in the assembly, you know it better than anybody. You are in a tough minority there, and the Senate might be there, too, which is a scary thought.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But you have to work on the other. You've got to go across to work with Democrats in order to get anything done in the Assembly.
Correct.
It seems.
That's what we got to do.
And the good news, having this group, this Mohawk Valley 9, it puts you guys in a position where you gain a little power with numbers.
Well, it's given us a lot of opportunities to talk about different things. We got Democrats, Republicans there. We all work very well together. We all understand that we represent a region. And that's what we're sent to Albany for.
Tell me about yesterday. So you were at the Hotel Utica, not out at the airport.
We were at the Hotel Utica, not at the airport.
Okay. Correct. So describe, just give us a little, and maybe a little perspective from your son's perspective.
Well, we parked about 4 blocks away. We grabbed the parking spot. We walked down the road. There was 4 checkpoints. My son's 14. I'm very happy he got to experience that. It's a once-in-a-lifetime situation for him. And he got to see what you see on Fox or CNN News at these rallies. And
by the way, what happened there last night is all over the news today. There's 2 or 3 different items that came out of the president's speech here in Utica that is hitting the news today.
Well, on the way in here, I listened to Fox News was on, and in Utica, New York, Trump said this and that.
Yeah,
and we're looking to attract businesses, and it's good to get that Utica name out there.
Yeah, and talk just a bit. We haven't done much of this, but Hotel Utica, DoubleTree at Hotel Utica. That place has just been transformed, and it was really kind of cool to show it off last night.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. It was a great place to have it. You walked in, it's an old grand hotel. It's a great landmark here in Utica. You walked in and it felt like you were at a presidential
All right, did you get a photo? Were you able to get a photo with the president?
No, I wasn't.
Okay,
that's one thing I was hoping for, but we were there. We got to talk to a lot of people. We got to see the president here in Utica. And like I said, one of the most important things was my son got to experience
that's cool.
the president coming in here.
Yeah, and not many people can say that they've been a part of something like that, which is big.
1948 was the last time we had anybody here in a whistle stop.
How did it work though? The president came in with a motorcade. They brought him in the back. Was that where because there was a round table where some large donors paid to sit with the president? Did that happen beforehand?
Yes, I believe
it must
so.
have, right? Because it seemed like as soon as the speech ended, he was gone.
He was gone.
Yeah.
We came in. Depends on what group of how you were invited, what you donated. We went one way, they went one way, and that's the way it went.
All right. Now that I'm trying to figure out how much you donated, but it's telling us if you didn't get the picture. I mean, there were some opportunities there to spend between $500 and $1,000 to get in, but all the way up to $15,000. And it would be, and we have no idea who those people were, and we probably won't find that out. But I'm assuming that happened right after the president arrived. It was also interesting because we've heard a few rumblings that, boy, the minute the president started to go after and promote Claudia Tenney and go after Anthony Brindisi, the cameras cut off. Everybody shut off their feed. Well, we had no control over that. And our best guess is it was probably about satellite time, right?
Yeah, you think, and I think you're absolutely right. The way satellite time works, basically, you buy a chunk of time, and if the president's
you
on
bought an
time,
hour, you have until a certain time, and there's no.
They shut it off.
Right. So, hey, could you give us a few more minutes? They just shut it off, and that's exactly what happened yesterday.
Can we get a prorated rate for 3.5 minutes? No, you already paid for an hour. It's done. Goodbye. And the feed cut right out, and we continued to broadcast, but no local media had anything. It's not like we chose or someone else chose. It was gone.
And that's the feed that you're seeing on Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. That came out of that. We all got the same feed, but didn't know that was going to occur. Talk about scrambling. This was kind of an interesting day yesterday because up until, 45 minutes before the speech went live, there was no media allowed. And we didn't expect to know what was going on inside there. And then all of a sudden we heard there's a feed, and we jumped on it. So.
Yeah, we
not that it was exciting for us as it was for you, Brian, but it was pretty exciting back here. It was pretty crazy.
It was a great day for Utica yesterday.
It was.
It really was. And let's enjoy the moment and let's talk about the good things that came of it. And
also for Rome to have once again a president flying into Griffiths. That's a pretty big deal. So, all right, we're going to have you back on Thursday. Right?
Yes.
All right, Brian Miller, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Brian running for a re-election in the seat that was Claudia Tenney's seat, the 101st Assembly District, described as one of the longest, thinnest, most difficult on your shoes, especially districts in New York State.
And knee, right?
And hips as well. And Brian is living proof of all of that. So, all right, got a break.